Virtual Vacay. Nancy was a spinster of mid-40s, living in a tiny apartment with no family. During the day, she worked as a librarian near the outskirts of New York City. One day, when she got home, she found a peculiar letter among the stack of junk mails and bills. She opened it, and it popped with a digital festive music along with a voice that said, "Congratulations! You've been chosen as a winner of our newly developed virtual vacation. Please read the detail. We look forward to see you." As she got off an Uber, headed towards a tall glass building right in the city, pressed number to the top floor in the elevator, and stepped into a shiny marble floor surrounded by glass windows and partitions where she met the people that sent her the invitation. The representative explained that she was about to go on a vacation that did not require to walk outside the building. She did not understand, so they took her to the lab where they sat her down on a seat filled with wires and cords connected to a big machine. They told her that it was a simple procedure that will lead her to experience all of her 5 senses by triggering her memories. After a health check and her signature of waiver, she was on her way to enter the virtual world. She gave them a list of places she always wanted to go, and they programmed the list into the computer. She was excited and scared at the same time, but since her prospect of the future seemed bleak in the real world, she really did not have anything to lose. So off she went, experiencing the sight and sound and taste of the places and even people of all ages. She found herself looking beautiful as she went off on an airplane and entered a limo, then a four-season hotel where people greet her formally. She wondered if the people were players too or programmed. After 3 days of luxury hotel and shopping spree, she wondered when this trip was going to end. She did not remember if they ever told her when it was going to end, or was she supposed to end it by a cold word. And just as she thought of this, something was going wrong. Her surroundings began to melt like wax, and next thing she saw was complete blank. She was standing in a gray box, so she screamed and pounded on the wall, shouting, "Get me out of here!" She was scared and tired at the same time, so she fell asleep. And when she woke up, she was at a meadow with sunshine and trees and birds singing. She did not recall mentioning a place like this on the list, but it did not matter because it looked beautiful and peaceful. So she started to walk along a path with a field of wildflowers and streams and waterfall. She smiled, and her smile became a huge grin. She heard a loud barking, and soon an image of a dog approached. She couldn't believe her eyes. It was her dog that left her long ago. She bent down and hugged him, and the most joyful sensation filled inside of her. She wondered when would this game be over, but for now she got to be with her dog in a beautiful place. As she took a stroll with him, she looked into the distance and saw more images of figures that appeared to be familiar as well. Her eyes widened. The representatives were frantic because the machine was malfunctioned after an hour of operation. It sent a shockwave throughout Nancy's body, causing her heart to stop. They tried to resuscitate her a few times, but no response. After a moment of discussion, one of the reps covered her with a white sheet and said, "Send her down to the basement with the rest of them."